joining us earlier. The lights and stuff. Appreciate that.
We want to go back and what little bit you.
If you ain't been, now resume live. If you haven't been on my,
you know, they gonna do what they gonna do.
And they meaning those who are trying to thwart progress. We gonna keep sharing the truth.
We're gonna keep coming on and saying what we need to say to get people aware of who we are
and what perspective, because we not seeing that anywhere else. We need to come correct and let y'all know about some things. Okay?
Yes.
We got life experiences, not just reading, not just book knowledge, not just a training class, a couple hours or a day or two in some training, and then you get to facilitate a class. You know what? I shouldn't even do that. Let me just don't leave that alone. But we just, you know, it's just coming live and living color. Well,
we enthusiastic about what we are doing and what we are talking about. And ladies, a lot of us have been through some horrible things that we have survived. That's in some of these relationships that we done dealt with men,
government agencies, employees,
dealing with you know, raising our kids, and as bad as it is out here.
And dealing with people that want to make certain assumptions and saying things. And you know, and I'm going to resume the praise and worship. I'll resume that. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, you know. So we're talking about knowing the things that we know. There are some people that study and all they have is book knowledge, and so they get confused. And when they're trying to teach, you teach what you know. And sometimes you can read something and you don't know what you just read. Sometimes you need to study it. And then sometimes you need to actually go through something to really know about something and know about a certain experience. You can't just read it in a book and think you really get it.
That's the uncomfortable act.
What?
It's a club.
But we ain't talking about no club right now. We should go live when we go out and have some fun.
We need to go out and have some fun. All this crazy stuff is going on around
here. We need to remind everybody that fun is enjoyable too. We need to go out and have gatherings. Don't just wait for a day. You know what I'm saying? You don't know, tomorrow is not promised. So when you're around friends and family and you want to do something special, do it. Don't procrastinate. If you got the opportunity to go hang out with some family and friends, go do it. Just do it. You know why? Because it's not just about that shoemaker, all right? The shoe company. Don't just do it because the shoe company said. Do it because it's life, and you don't know when your day is up.
True.
I've had plenty of people call and say they pants falling out of our mouth.
Not the garbage.
Yeah, we talk trash.
We talk trash, but we
ain't cussing. No, we ain't got to cuss to talk trash.
No, we don't do that.
We like to have that competitive spirit.
And we did have it.
We're going to say, yeah, look, like when you draw 4, you're not going to eat that, okay? You got to eat about 4 cards.
Skip.
Yeah, we're going to skip. All right? Or no, when you throw that 2 down, draw 2, draw another 2, then you made me draw 8. Oh, they brutalized me.
We tore up.
Just made me full that night. Just eat. Hand full of the deck.
But you know what?
Throw down any color. I got every color.
But you still won that hand.
I still did win that hand. It was fun.
Oh, what about the one when you have to switch hands?
Yeah, I messed up twice on that one.
I did too.
You did.
I did too. Oh my God.
Uno is, y'all don't forget, Uno is fun. Uno, and everything ain't got to be a spades game, because some people take spades a little bit too serious. But spades is my favorite game. It really is. It truly is. But when you playing with somebody that count the cards, it still be fun. I just want to make sure that person is my partner, because you can't win with that person. That person gonna always win. You gotta be aware of who you playing with, because them brainiacs, man, they make it hard on you. Okay, but gotta love a brainiac person. They fun. especially when they lose, because you see them soaking in the back.
Counting.
Yeah, like, how this happen? Yeah.
Look, you reneged.
You reneged. I was supposed to get 10 books. Well, it didn't happen that way, now did it? You thought you had 4 in the possible. I done took that possible from you.
Get some gas or three.
But y'all, we just want to encourage y'all. Just, every day is a special day. It ain't got to be.
It is an everyday.
It's a special day because we breathing.
Yeah, because God woke you up this morning.
Hello.
Every day that God wake you up, you need to do something with that day that He blessed you with.
Ding,
because
ding, ding.
just think about it. Some people's not waking up at all. People have to bury a family members.
Yep.
So we need to be appreciative of what He does.
And give them flowers now.
Lord.
Give them flowers today. Don't throw flowers on the dirt.
Thank you, Lord.
Give the flowers to the person.
Thank you, Lord.
You know what I mean?
For my blessings.
Yes.
Thank you.
Because the day can go by and it's like, how many hours did I spend showing appreciation?
Yes.
Do that quiz. I want to know what your results are. Take a love languages quiz. Know what really means something to you. Think about that. Because it was interesting, and a family member did this, and our numbers were similar, and I was like, that's why we so tight. We so tight because our numbers are so similar. Okay? Some people care about gifts. We don't care about gifts. I don't care about no gifts.
I don't either.
I really don't.
I don't.
But I value that. I'm allergic to them.
I hate flowers.
You hand me a flower and think I'm supposed to be appreciative. I feel like you're making me sneeze and my eyes watering, my skin itching now. You know what,
to me, flowers, because when I know the time that I have gotten flowers, roses, a nigga done cheated on me. This was years ago. I just saying where it developed where I don't like getting roses or flowers, anything like that.
And I had somebody tell me, they thought it was so sweet they picked it up but this somebody that knew me, not a stranger. A stranger do it, they don't know. But you know me, and you know I have allergies, okay? Don't go to the rose bush, pick it up and hand it to me and make me touch it and then forget that you just make me itch now, okay? And it was like, well, it's the thought that counts. Exactly, that was a thoughtless thing to do for somebody that suffers with allergies like I do. Now I gotta drink a bunch of honey, okay? this sugar ice, what they say, sugar honey iced tea that you done handed me, that wasn't thoughtful. But they was like, no, it's thoughtful because it's a pretty rose, it's a pretty flower. Not this somebody whose eyes is itching and now I'm sneezing and my throat is clogging up. What you doing? You know I'm allergic. That's not thoughtful. Spend time with me.
That's somebody who wanted you to,
Yeah, you want me to spit on you? Because that's what's going to happen next. I'm going to spit on you.
And your eyes swelling up, watery.
Throat clogging up, feeling all... I'm like, you want me to feel that? That's not thoughtful. Well, it's a sweet thing to do, give a woman flower. Not this woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ride in the car, I will burn up in her car before I roll the windows down because I try to explain to her my nose about to start running because of what's in the air. I can't handle this. Think. Ding, 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 this thing on. All you need to do is know your woman. That's really what I want to go ahead and say too. Know your woman. If your woman got, like in my case, don't give me flowers. Give me your time. Give me your energy. If you going to tell me you're going to devote 100% all your time and energy for like a day, 2, 3, 4 days.
Oh, yeah.
I will wait a whole 4 months for that and be in heaven. I would rather have your whole attention.
Oh, hell no. I ain't waiting that long.
I'm exaggerating.
No, I know you exaggerating,
but I'm
just saying.
I would. Because that quality time is that much important to me. I really would I value TV off, good conversation, time together. That means so much to me.
I just like sitting down watching TV, watching a good movie, having some popcorn, you and me, us time.
Yeah, exchanging and just in the room together sometimes.
I don't need a whole lot and never been that type of person that I'm telling you, I'm not a expensive gifts, don't even worry about it.
Don't even
name brand stuff, don't even worry about it. It ain't me. I'm simple.
Yeah.
I'm simple.
I'll take it. I'll take it, but it don't mean as much to me.
But I'm just saying, I'm not the type of woman that wants what everybody else has.
Exactly.
I'm my own person. I have my own style, my own me. But
that's the whole point. will you take the time to get to know me?
You would know all
and
of
not
that.
try to put me whatever
Yes.
the last woman might have wanted. That don't mean I want it.
Yes.
Whatever
yes.
you know what I'm saying. Don't do that. Get to know me for who I am, or remember me for who I am, because I might just be the one that don't flow like everybody else is, you know,
different.
Yeah, because some females be like, I don't care what you. We are different. We different. Yeah, we different. We different. Yeah, we different. I mean, don't think, oh, I'm gonna do this for you and you're gonna be happy. No, spend some time with me. Turn the TV off and talk to me. Let's have a deep conversation.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm in heaven. We just had a conversation. Not just how was your day. I don't want to hear that. Save that for somebody else. Go chitter chat with somebody else without it. But let's have that. What is your deepest fear? No, I don't want to know that neither, because I don't want them thinking you're gonna use that against them, and I don't want to be.
You know what? And I
don't
want nobody
so you
to know
can use that against me.
Yeah, I don't want them. Yeah,
we don't need that.
It's just conversation. Get to knowing each other,
right?
You know, what we like to do.
Yeah,
you know. So when we spending this time, if I want to plan a day for you, being that you know we talk, I know the type of things you like and type of things you like to do. I can plan a day for us to do some of the things that you like.
Yeah, and that's
so romantic.
It is, and I'm like, matter of fact,
simple
if you tell me
stuff.
stuff like, tell me your favorite color, maybe I'll draw something with that color scheme.
Or maybe I might come home and she might have on that negligee and that color scheme.
Hey.
I
mean, it's so many opportunities if you just get. Because look, I was on Clubhouse, and I want to share this. I was on Clubhouse. What was it, yesterday? I don't care what day it was. I was on Clubhouse, and this young man was leading the Clubhouse discussion, and he was like, "Why is it women that's 30 and up, dating with them is like being in a job interview?" And it's like, what? And you could tell his intentions was only he was only dealing with women because he wanted physical satisfaction, or not just attraction, but he that's the one I told you. He was literally saying, if you don't sleep with me on the first date or the second date, I'm gonna think you don't really like me. And then I'm like, hey, everybody ain't trying to bust it open wide for just some stranger dude. I don't know you.
And the thing is, this time of age, you don't want to be sleeping with nobody you just met in the first place, because you don't know what the heck they've been doing in the past.
And then if you busted it open and wide for anybody like that, and you doing all this up, dude, you might have something. You ever heard of STD? Well, STI, now they call it STI. Well, or I'm like, but
wait a minute. But my thing is, he's sitting up there spilling that bull crap, and these young girls up there absorbing it. Something is wrong. Something is wrong with them, because how are you gonna be, your mom or your dad bring you up for you to think that you can go on these places, Clubhouse or wherever you go, meet these guys, and you sleeping with them on the first, second, or third date? I mean, it should at least take you a month to get to know somebody.
Longer than that.
No, I'm talking about, you know, it don't take long, because if they getting it up on the first or second day, I'll say they're being there for a month.
But
no, older women know now.
No,
older women, we ain't even going out like.
You know, I was representing because I was like, I got to say this. I was representing. I was like, first of all, it's not a job interview, but life is short, and I ain't about to shorten my life because you putting your life at risk. I'm not about to end my
Russian roulette
for your Peter. No, baby, no. And then on top of that, I got a whole life left to live, and I want to know, are we a good fit? Because just laying up with somebody, you develop feelings. Even if what if it's good and then you don't know the dude, and then you just stuck with.
Wait a minute, but how you gonna develop feelings on the first or second date?
No, I'm talking about connect. Like it's like, okay, I just open myself up to you. To me. Sex is a spiritual act, all right? Because our spirits begin to, you know. I just feel that
it's gonna take me longer than 2 days for my spirit. No,
I'm just saying, like, to lay up with somebody, I am exposing and opening myself up.
Well, how long is it gonna take you? No, but how long would it take you to expose yourself?
Longer than a daggone 3 months, 4 months, longer than some months. I need to first see. He was complaining about this. I'm saying. He said, why are women that's 30 and over, why do they make it feel like you on a job interview? And I was like, why wouldn't you want her asking you questions? She needs to know about you. I need to get to know you. I want to, and people that don't like questions got something to hide. People that don't like questions either lying. Because it's like, why do me asking you questions about you a problem? I want to know who you are. Yeah, and you was getting offended.
Yeah, and you should want to know who I am, because you don't know.
Exactly.
Okay, suppose I was one of the type of person and I was a dirty. I was a dirty.
But why wouldn't you want to get to know people by questions?
I know, but I'm just saying he ain't trying to ask no question. So if he meets somebody
he just
on the first date, yeah. So you're walking away with what? You don't know what I have.
You don't, not just what you have. You don't know me.
But see,
you don't even know me. You don't want to get to know me. You just want to know my body parts.
But you just want to know my body. When people go out to clubs, girl, at the end of the night, them girls that them guys didn't look at the end of the night, when these girls are drunk, guess what? Them the ones they stopping at their cars, walking them to the cars. Them the ones they gonna get.
They can continue to get them. Because my point is this, okay? This is my point. If you're trying to have, if your goal, maybe that's what it is. Women that's 30 and up, their goal is a relationship. Their goal may be marriage. Their goal may be, I want something substantial. I want stable. Something stable. And if you're unstable, see, stability is not just a paycheck. Okay, just because you were able to fill out a job application and get hired at some company, I'm sorry, that doesn't mean you're stable. It's like, what is your mind state like? How do you handle your youth? How do you talk about your family? How do you feel about your family? Do you have children? Do you have multiple baby mamas? How do you handle those relationships?
These are all the questions you need to be asking a person when you're talking to them, when you're trying to get to know them. Right. Because if you got more than one baby mama right there, I already know something is wrong.
And what they're saying, that everyone don't want the same thing. Exactly. And the problem is there are women out there that has set the stage for these men to think like that. You're right. And see, those women, I don't call them women, I call them little girls. Because women know what they want. Yeah. And they want to, it's like, they say it's like a job interview. First of all, a relationship is work.
It is.
Do you know that?
It is.
A relationship is like preparation for marriage. And I want to know, are you really trying to be serious? If you're not trying to be serious, go on to the one who's not trying to be serious. That's why some of them want them young girls, because they're not in that mindset of, I need to value my body. I don't need you messing up my pH balance, because if you got sticky ding ding, then you're gonna mess up my pH.
And then on top of that,
I don't want to be smelling funny because you all dipping and dabbling, double dipping and.
And you, on top of that, they jumping from one girl to another girl.
That's what I'm saying. Sticky ding ding.
Yeah, sticky. But a lot of these young girls allow these guys to do that.
Because they don't know why they pH is off. They don't know why they walking around.
Their pH, all they think about is this man.
Exactly.
And this man ain't no good for you.
Exactly. And a woman that's 30 and up ain't going for that.
I tell you what, once you get pregnant, you'll realize that man won't the one for you, because the first thing he gonna say out of his mouth is, it ain't mine. Are you sure it's mine?
I won't like that in my 20s. I worked. I had things to do.
They say, the same way, if I got you on the first or second date, how many guys before me came along? So how I know this is my baby?
And you know what? And some of them, they
run that.
That is the case.
They run that on you.
Condoms break. Condoms come off.
Half of them ain't even using them.
And that's a scary thing. Okay. And then it's like, then you got the nerve to put your mouth on it. It's like, how many other women you put the mouth on? You ain't kissing me now.
Oh my God. When I was
your breath stink.
Look, when I was out there, when I was dating and stuff, I mean, the amount of young men want to eat, you don't even, and I had to tell them, I'm like, you don't even know me. How in the world you think you gonna, I'm gonna let you do something? I don't know you don't know me. And you want to go down there.
I tell you, remember that story?
I don't care. Girl,
remember that story I talked about? Was like, I'm like, first of all, the thought of the person that I was with being with another person made me want to throw the whole relationship away. And I left school. I was like, it's just too much right now. I don't even want to be involved in this. Because also, you got to remember, some women ain't stable in their mind, and then they go after the woman that you might wind up saying, I really want to be with you. And then it's like that one that you was with, now you want to go attack the one. It's so much crazy that go on when y'all try to create triangles and create relationship issues. It's just stupid.
But a lot of women won't. Okay, a man don't look good to another woman until somebody else have him. That man can be single for months and nobody's interested in him. But soon as you start hollering or talking to this man, they see y'all engaging together. Guess what? All of a sudden now this man look damn good.
That went on in high school. Now what does that mean? What does that mean?
That means
that it won't even about the dude. It's about that competition, right?
Yeah, that too. But my thing is, I'm not down with trying to pull somebody else's man.
No.
I'm not down with that. I mean, and then if I'm dealing with somebody back then, and if we're dealing together, that means we've been in a relationship for a minute. I'm talking months and stuff, and I finally do decide to give you some,
or years,
and we are together,
or years. It ain't always gotta be months.
When I find out if you cheat on me that one time, oh, it ain't no coming back.
I'm just like this. You could be with somebody, and I ain't got to be laying up with you. If you're mine and I'm yours, that's what it is. We don't even have to be engaging in that behavior for us to identify that we together. Because I remember in college, some girls were like, but you're not even sleeping with him, so how is he your boyfriend? Because he is, okay?
We established that between us. He was waiting and I was waiting.
Well, I was waiting, now he wasn't. But I figured that out once the girl was like, but you ain't doing that. I didn't know.
But
right, but and that's how you protect your heart, too. That's how you can protect your heart, too, little young ladies, okay?
Keep your legs closed.
Close them. You won't have no STIs. You won't have no babies, no unwanted pregnancies. You ain't got to pay for. Please don't have an abortion. That's a traumatic experience. I'm just gonna tell you that it's traumatic. That's still a murder. I ain't even gonna use the word, but it's still traumatic. It really is. And I could just say that. There.
And the thing is, if
when Mother's Day come around, you're gonna have feelings and reservations.
When you don't sleep with a person, and then you find out he's cheating on you, like you didn't sleep with him, and you found out, you hurt. But guess what?
It was easy to move on.
You moved on because you thank God that you didn't give him your body. That it was like he want the one for me,
and I didn't feel like a sucker, like I did when it did happen. I was like, I was so hurt. But you get your feelings get in. I mean, it was such a long story, but it was just like you don't have to equate opening your body up and busting it open wide for somebody you don't know just because they want to release. Some of these young men don't care about you, and it's like, and that really they don't even care about themselves. Because really,
But some of them just it's all about how many women I can pull for this month. A guy told me once a guy start older, they want to be able to still pull women like they did when they was young.
So yeah, a young fool turns into an old fool.
So my thing is, so how old are you before you realize your play game should be put up?
It don't, because a fool is a fool. I call those type of men fools. I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody, but if you're a young fool, you more than likely will turn into an old fool because you're still trying to do the same bull that you think is worth your time, and it's not. It's really like there's no. Do you know your value? Do you know that now when you get of age and you done skeeted out all your children, and then when you want to have children, you can't because you done spent it all out.
No, but listen to this. About time you find the right girl as when you get older. About time you find the one that you think is your soulmate, and you fall for her. Guess what? That soulmate that you've been waiting for. Guess what? That one gonna be the one that do you the way you've been doing all them other girls. That's gonna be your heartbreak.
Or she find out what type of grimy. No, listen. Or she could find out who you were before meeting her, and then she's disgusted. And then it's like, that can happen. Yes, necessarily.
Because a lot of times what you do when you're young and as you get older, people already, I'm not gonna judge you on what you used to do, but I will have you we will be going to get tested to make sure you're okay.
Well, I am saying there are some people, because there are some women that will review. So you mean to tell me you haven't matured? I'm talking about just because you age don't mean you gain wisdom. You some things you got to go through, and then, but if you're not able to self-reflect, you're going to keep doing the same stuff. And we want to just open the eyes and shine some light on some stuff, because the way that person was moderating that clubhouse, it was sad.
He was just all about getting booty, girl. That's all.
It was sad because there were women talking
the young girls.
Yeah, and then it was like they were pinning the young girls against the older women, and it's like the young girls need to listen to the older women, because they were making it seem like, oh, the older women they was ran through, and that's why now they older, they don't want. And it's like, wait a minute, you're trying to run through the young girls right now. But the young girls don't see that. They see it as a competition. Like, well, I'm young, so I'm not gonna be like the old ladies. And it's like, boo boo. If that's what you want to identify as, that's fine and everything. But understand, if you let these men run through you, you're gonna be exactly what they're saying they don't want in an older woman, because you're busting it open wide.
And you're gonna be a young woman looking old.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
You're going to be a young woman looking old.
There's something that happens to your body and your...
That drinking, that smoking, that hanging out.
Never sleeping.
Yes.
Not sleeping makes you look crazy.
You will look old at a very young age.
Yep. And you can't get that back. Well, you can if you call me with some... No, Mary Kay can't fix all them decisions. Let me go ahead and just... Let me dial it back a little bit. Because some things, you're going to have to just curb it. Okay? Park it, put it in park, baby. Cause you
so what we want to tell y'all young women, love yourself.
Yeah. And know what love is.
Love yourself, because you can't love nobody else if you don't love yourself. And loving yourself means taking care of yourself and making the right decision for yourself.
Right. Because
you're not listening to no man tell you what to do.
And they just want what they want.
They want the coochie, girl. They want the coochie.
But you're more than just what's between your legs.
Yeah. They'll tell you anything to get that coochie.
Right, but you're more than just coochie. Do you know that? I know that song, the 3 letters, the acronym. I ain't gotta put the song on Front Street, but that song did some damage to our youth, because you make it seem like that's all you got to offer. You got so much more to offer than that, and that area down there is special. Oh. And it used to, you know what? It used to be
gold mine. That's your gold mine. That's what my mama told me.
But let me tell you this though. It used to be a treasure just to offer a kiss to a man. All right? Like, what do you think "you may kiss your bride" really meant? It meant that the man courted you for so long, he never even got to kiss you. And so when you became, you know what I'm saying, husband and wife, now he finally gets to even touch your lips on your face. But these young people letting them touch lips, booty, toes. It's just like, wait a minute now. You shouldn't even, pump that mess. You shouldn't even get right here. If I don't even know you. You got some young girls with bumps on their lips because they done caught herpes. Condoms don't protect you from herpes. Okay? All you have to do is just value yourself. Ooh. Know your value. Men, know your value. You ain't got your value is more than just what's between your legs. Did you know that? Some of us, we recognize the value. But you're more than just a paycheck. You're more than just your scrotum. You're more than just your seed. You're more than just like what you saying you are. All right? And kings know this. Kings do. But clowns are out there running around not knowing what they have to offer, because they spinning themselves in a circle just trying to get a feeling. That feeling is fleeting. And then you out there trying to get it again, there's a void in your heart. If you knew what was really of value within you, you wouldn't be expending it with just anybody, because you got a whole family that could be developed that's not even close. Mm-hmm. You don't want to be a man with 32 children and all the 32 children don't even get along. All the 32 children
don't get along. They don't even know each other.
They know each other.
No, they don't.
My family do. We know each other. Your family
do, but I'm saying we got
I'm talking about mine. My grandfather had 32 children.
No, but I'm just saying
I'm saying that hatred, they know each other so much they hate each other. There's hatred because they're not all by the same woman or whatever. All right? No. You don't want to be that dude that's got I got an uncle that had 23 children. That ain't, some of y'all think that's a badge of honor, but it really makes you look like a fool. I'm just saying, because you really think women want to be sister wives or want to be arguing and having children by a dude that's got 15 children? You really thinking that's a goal? Is that what you really thinking? You really think we want to have children and not have a relationship with the man? And it's just me, you know what I'm saying, just you and the man? Let's think about what's going on and what's being done. You got some people that, I'm going to have this girl for this thing, this girl, I'm going to have this man for this man for that, and this man for that, but you don't have no real substance.
No, you don't went deep now.
I tend to do that.
She don't went
I tend to beat the dead horse, and I tend to go deep in.
She don't went deep.
Going to 10-foot pole.
Let me say this. I just want to say.
Yeah.
I just want to say, I was just going to say, these women out here having baby, but all these men, he got a baby here, a baby there, a baby there. But guess what? When these kids grow up, these kids might end up in college falling in love with each other, brothers and sisters. See, y'all don't be thinking about all of that.
Right.
Because we're not having family reunions like we used to do back in when we was coming up, that when these kids are going to school, high school and college, they don't know who the daddy is because the daddies be saying it ain't my child, so the child don't get to go around their grandparents, the other grandparents' house. So this guy got a baby here, a baby there. Guess what the kids grow up? Guess what?
And what's their identity?
How
they identify? Who are they?
Guess what? They end up meeting each other, brothers and sisters, and falling in love with each other. And then when they find out they related to one another, guess what? They already done had sex, and some of them already got pregnant.
The DNA is all messed up. It's sad. It's very sad.
It's sad. It
is because it could have been avoided if you would have just zipped your pants and got to know the woman and got to know each other. All right. I mean, it was I just want to just put that out there in the atmosphere. Use your mind. Oops, excuse me.
And women, respect your body. We cannot emphasize this.
Men too. Respect your body.
Yeah, well, men. I ain't thinking about the men right now. I'm talking about the women.
But if the dynamic was both,
about the women,
right?
Because we the one get pregnant. We the one that had the baby.
And these are the men dropping the seeds. A woman having an orgasm does not produce a child. A man having an orgasm is what sparks the life.
I don't care.
I know you don't care, but what I'm saying is, if men if men keep their pants up as well, there wouldn't be a lot of this going on. There wouldn't be a lot of this foolishness, okay? And then it would be more time spent getting to know people, and there would be less children involved with men that are abusive or women that's abusive, and they're being exposed to toxicity because they are actually getting to know each other. It's being a real union, and they really want to stick to each other. It's a real commitment. You're not going to commit to somebody you don't know. But you'll lay up with somebody and possibly be committed to them because you produced a child. My point is, zip it up.
I got you.
Zip it up, everybody.
How
hard is it?
Look, how you gonna be, like you said, women do find themselves being connected with somebody they don't know, and act like they've been knowing this person forever.
And willing to do all type of stuff for this person, and then they get manipulated. Then they wind up not even knowing themselves because they turn around and try to accommodate that man for whatever that man wants. And then it's like, oh no, I want you to be this way, and she's like, but and then she tries to do that for a certain amount of years, and it's like, that's not who I am. But if you wind up with somebody and the interview style, because a relationship is work, and if you're not ready to do that work, don't engage. Just chill. Get to know yourself. Spend some time with yourself. If you don't even like your own company, why you sitting there trying to put somebody else through it? Get to know yourself and like yourself. Love on yourself. Spend time with yourself and know what you have to offer. Because some people say what you bring to the table. Bitch, I am the fucking table. You can't build nothing without my presence. But if you didn't understand the value of a woman, there you go, running around disrespecting a woman, when if it wasn't for women, you wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for men, we wouldn't be here. So understand the value of both parties. Yeah. Both people are valuable.
Yeah.
But if you both not running around here just trying to feel better, but it's a feeling. But a thought is what creates a feeling. So just sit down and think about things that you're doing. That's what I want to put out in the atmosphere. Think about what you're doing. Think about who you are. Respect yourself. But if you don't know what respect is, then maybe you need to take a class or learn about that first.
Look it up in the dictionary.
Hey, dictionary.com. It's free.
I'm
just saying.
Google
tell you
anything.
YouTube. I mean, Google will tell you anything. Google will tell you some lies too. I mean, I'm just saying, there's some things up there that are not true. But if you would learn and do some true introspection, do some self-reflection, get around some introverts for a change, and they'll teach you how to really go inside and think about things. Because it's okay. You don't always have to be in everybody's face. I say that because I see it a lot in different personalities, and it's like, slow down. You ain't got to be in there. Yeah, pump them brakes. Pump them good. Sit down. I know you hot in the pants and you want to feel whatever the Hallmark movie of the month is. I get that. But in this season that we about to enter into, everything ain't about no hug and a kiss before the year's up. You ain't got to worry about that. Hug on yourself. Get a baby picture of yourself. Wait, let me say this. Get a childhood picture of yourself and look at that picture. If you feel any type of traumatic response, look at that picture and talk to that picture and say, I'll say this one blurb. I know I couldn't protect you then, but I can protect you now. If you are a child survivor of any type of trauma or had any type of experience in your youth that you are now acting out, trying to get rid of those feelings by being sexually promiscuous or doing a lot of stuff that you're just not thinking through, pull that picture out, look at that child, that is you, talk to that picture, talk about whatever experiences you had that maybe you're not really trying to face, whether it's shame, guilt, or blame.
That you're trying to suppress.
That you're trying to suppress, that you're trying to cover up. Because everybody don't have to know what you went through. But if you walking around feeling like you got a big scar on your face, it's going to show through your behavior. So I just want us to just acknowledge the toxic behavior and put a stop to it, because it don't have to continue.
You know what? They do have a
Zip
hotline.
it up, baby.
They got hotlines out here.
But them hotlines got people that's trained and not really aware of what they saying. Some hotlines, they got people that,
You'd rather have some kind of help than no kind of help.
Therapy. Real therapist. With a real
but that costs
experienced therapist.
Money,
some of them are not. Some of them don't cost money. Some of them come through the community. If you ain't got no money, but you got food stamps, you can go through one of them. Social services, and they'll give you a list of resources. But the point I'm making is the help is available, and really
just ask
for it. Talk therapy works. Writing in a journal works. Looking at that childhood picture and addressing some things. But if you feel like, you need to call a hotline for SUI, what is it? I don't want to say, like, you want to off yourself, but give yourself a toe tag. Yes, call that hotline. Call that national hotline.
See, this around this holidays time.
Exactly.
I say call that hotline.
Yes, contact them.
Talk.
You valuable. You valuable regardless if you're feeling it right now. Your feelings are coming from your thoughts. It's not the other way around. It ain't coming from nowhere. Your thoughts are what's causing what you're feeling. So if you reframe your thoughts, you'll feel better. If you go outside, get in this sun, and walk for a while or exercise, get those endorphins will produce good feelings. Did you know that? Good emotions. What's your opinions on Cristiano Ronaldo? Well, I don't know who that person is. We need to look that up. Who you heard about Cristiano Ronaldo? Is that some new stuff? Something happened?
I don't know.
Doing a lot of stuff. What you mean doing a lot of stuff? I don't understand what you mean doing a lot of stuff. But I mean, I just feel that a lot of people could be doing a lot of stuff. But there's things you need to be doing and being aware. Stop doing things on autopilot, listening to music that's telling you to just bust it open wide for strangers.
This music,
stranger danger, ding ding ding, hello.
This music out here is horrible.
And it's by design.
And some of the things they are saying about us women folks, and we are walking and we are singing our children. I would say our children, because I don't listen to cussing music. I don't listen to music.
I don't listen to the radio at all.
I don't listen to music that degrade women or nothing like that.
Or men.
Well, I don't hear.
Because they talk about killing each other. That's degrading men too.
Oh, okay, but I don't listen to.
Me neither.
I don't do rap music. No.
They shifted the music. I was in the music industry, but they shifted the music in the late 90s, and they did it on purpose. It was by design to actually send people into a negative state of mind, into the prison systems that make a lot of money for they're private owned. I don't know if y'all know that. I mean, think about it. But why is our culture it's okay for our culture? Yeah, I ain't trying to be banned. I was banned for 7 days, so I'm gonna get off that topic. But I'll talk more about that on Clubhouse. And Clubhouse, what's the name on Clubhouse that I be talking about that stuff? Walk by the Moonlight. Yeah, Walk by the Moonlight, because I sing on that one too. On Moonlight, the same way I spell it on this app. MUONLYTE. That's me on Clubhouse, Walk by the Moonlight. And then the other one is Prayer Changes Everything. If you want prayer, if you want to listen to a prayer, the very prayer that got me banned on this app is on Clubhouse. And all you got to do is click the replay. I'm going to leave it up there permanently. I'm not going to take that down. If you're having trouble sleeping, play that prayer. You'll be amazed what happened after listening to it, because John Eckhart really does want you to understand what's happening in this world versus the world that we don't see. Because just because you don't see a thought don't mean that thought does not exist. You don't see the wind, that don't mean the wind does not exist. So you can feel it. You can feel the wind, and you definitely can feel your thoughts, because your thoughts create your emotions. Think about that. Just ponder on that, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and end this live, because I think we dug in some deep stuff.
Yeah,
but
we did.
It was enough for you to ponder on, though, right? I hope it did.
Yeah, and women, I really want y'all to start respecting yourself.
Please.
And think a little bit harder before you start giving yourself up to somebody you barely even know.
Oh, yes. Know yourself,
because that one time might lead you into a downward spiral.
Yeah, can lead you to your death.
That's like
AIDS is real. HIV is real. Herpes is real. Syphilis is real. Gonorrhea. These things can happen, and condoms don't always help. The condoms do break.
And ladies, oral sex is not for everybody. It's for your husband.
Yeah.
You and your husband.
Somebody you know. It should be somebody you know, and you know they're not stepping out and cheating. That's a dangerous thing.
Yes.
And
people, you need to really think about what you are doing before you do it.
Yeah, don't walk around on autopilot, because the results of those actions, those decisions, or the absence of thought with the things you choosing to do, there are repercussions.
It do, because it affects more than just you and that other person.
Yeah.
Because if you sleeping with somebody else and he's sleeping with somebody else, guess what? That's 2 more people added to the equation.
And you don't know their hygiene. I gotta lighten the mood a little bit. We got a little deep, but that hygiene, that's important. That's real important, because you don't know if they washing their body.
Well, you know,
some people don't know. What I'm saying is that you're not smelling the person that the dude cheating on you with.
Oh no, but
that's what I'm saying. That hygiene. Because I'm sorry, I know y'all think that if you could just wash it off, gentlemen, but the first way a woman know you cheating is because her pH balance is thrown off, because you done dipped in somebody else.
Next thing you know, you got the white stuff.
Because it's self cleaning.
Yeah.
The woman's area is self cleaning, so when that self clean button is on and it's smelling funny and it's
I ain't been
throwing
with
up stuff, it's like
I ain't been with nobody.
What's going on with this? You know, I ain't been with nobody. You been somewhere, because this is acting up now. What's going on?
Yeah. So
I ain't got to be there to know you done did something. I ain't got to be there with you. All right. So it's wisdom, and that's why women that's 30 and up are interviewing men, because it's an interview. We want to know: are you worth my time? Are you worth my energy? Are you worth my body? Are you worth my spirit? Are you worth me putting in what I would put in with a relationship? See, when you are 30 and up, you realize how valuable you are. You realize, dang, when I come on the scene and I give this man something that I know is valuable, I'm looking out for him, I'm doing for him, or there's certain things that we just not gonna give to just some stranger off the street.
That's right.
Just because you just said some sweet nothings. Talk is cheap.
Yeah,
real cheap.
Older women are seasoned women, and they know how to treat a man. Majority of them do.
Well, we're supposed to.
Yeah. I mean, because a home cooked meal, house clean, you know,
good conversation.
Yes, and good sex.
I'm saying, if those that know that the sex is there, we ain't giving it out willy nilly.
Yeah,
it ain't for just anybody. I'll wait 10 years before I give it away. I'm just saying. Some people try to take it because it's that good. Let me stop. But I'm saying. Okay? It be like that sometimes. It really do. But when you know your value, yeah, you'll sit behind the glass, not on the shelf. You'll sit behind the glass with the lock on.
Amen.
Okay? You're not in the candy dish.
Amen.
Begging for somebody to pick it up. No, what you are is behind that lock box, behind the register.
And
think about that, gentlemen.
And he working hard to get that key. And
it take a key. And the key is love. And if I don't think you love me and it's not genuine, you ain't getting in. It's not. It's just not happening. It's not. Signed certificate or not. Marriage certificate or not. Once I realize there ain't no love there, lock back up. It's locked back up, bro. Sorry. I don't care. I don't care that I signed a piece of paper. I don't care we went down to the courthouse. I don't care we had a whole ceremony. I don't think you love me no more. Lock back up. Sorry. You don't deserve it. So the one who do deserve it will understand how valuable I am because I valued myself. And he needs to value himself. There's the match. And if you not a match, you want them people that's out in the street, go and be out in the street. But understand, when you sleep out in the street, you're going to get cold. You sleep out on the curb, your back going to hurt. Just saying. I'm just saying. That analogy was pretty deep to me. What I just said. You want to sleep underneath the tree? Go and sleep on the tree outside. You get bugs crawling on your body.
Girl, let's go.
All right. Y'all be blessed.
Bye.
Bye.
You know you crazy.
I'm for real.